The Lion King is racist. And here's why. Okay, so let me start by saying English isn't my first language. I'll try my best to explain. This isn't a black people story. It's a white people's story. Black people vs white people. These are the white people. They're the good lions. Disney made it obvious that they're white by giving some of them blue eyes and giving them light fur. If you still don't believe me, Simba was based off Kimba, a white lion.
The Lion King might have taken a little too much inspiration from this. Kimba the White Lion was an anime released in 1965, 29 years before The Lion King.
The series protagonist was a white lion cub, Kimba. Sound familiar? Well, the names Simba and Kimba aren't the only similarities. Both stories are centered around the lion cubs taking their place on the throne after the death of their fathers.
The death of Kimba's father was due to a lion with a scar over his eye, similar to that of Scar from The Lion King. Not only this, but the lion with the scar over his eye has 3 spotted hyenas as henchmen, just like how Scar has his hyenas. The only difference being Scar has 2.
The lead animator of The Lion King, Tom Cito, said that the film took no inspiration from Kimba. Are all the similarities actually just a coincidence?
They couldn't make it more obvious. These are the bad lions, the people of color. As you can see, they have darker fur and dark circles. The hyenas are black people. You probably noticed that the good lion speaks some sort of American accent, and the monkey being the only one in the movie with an African accent.
What was that? The weather. Very peculiar, don't you think?
Yeah. Looks like the winds are changing.
Change is good.
Yeah, but it's not easy. I know what I have to do, but going back means I'll have to face my past. I've been running from it for so long. Ow! Jeez, what was that for?
It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
Yeah, but it still hurts.
Oh, yes, the past can hurt. But the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. Ah, you see? So what are you going to do?
First, I'm gonna take your stick.
No, not a stick. Hey, where are you going?
I'm going back!
Good! Go on! Get out of here!
He is also seen as crazy, and the monkey being the only one with an African accent, and is also shown as crazy. They're basically making fun of African spirituality, and are calling black people monkeys. Okay, so if you don't know why black people are being compared to monkeys, I found a video on TikTok that explains why.
Have you ever wondered why black people are called monkeys? Why that insane comparison is still around today? One word, dehumanization. By calling black people monkeys, racist people take away their humanity and thus justify treating them in inhumane ways. Dehumanization is behind the worst brutalities that human beings have done to one another. It's also commonly used in wartime propaganda. During World War II, Thomas A. Blamey, the commander of the Allied forces, stated that we are not dealing with human beings as we know them. We are dealing with something primitive, in reference to Japanese individuals. Allied soldiers would also dehumanize Japanese individuals by referring to them as rats, apes, monkeys, and insects. Obviously, racist people know that black people are not monkeys, regard them as such in order to humiliate them and make them feel inferior, less than human, thus justify performing the most heinous acts upon them. So if you or anyone you know just thinks it's funny or cute to, mock black people, refer to them as monkeys, make monkey sounds, you are contributing to a major form of oppression that has not only impacted black people, but has impacted minorities as well, has also impacted Jewish people and more.
The hyenas speak in slang and shown as crazy and dumb.
Hey, there he goes. There he goes. So go get him. There ain't no way I'm going in there. What, you want me to come out looking like you? Cactus butt?
Don't you think it's weird that the hyenas are the only ones that speak in slang and are shown as crazy and dumb? And of course, some of y'all might say they're not the main villain. Scar is, and he has a British accent. Yes, But Scar is shown as smart and the hyenas are shown as crazy and dumb. This gives me, white girl falls in love with the black boy and her white dad getting mad. Disney couldn't make it more obvious, but y'all can't see. Because you grew up with it. To you, it is normal. Racism and color racism, it is taught and Disney has been teaching it for the longest time. And of course, Disney has apologized and added warnings to the racist movies they made. But not to The Lion King. Because nobody knows about it, they only apologize if people know about it. Because if they do apologize and nobody knows about it, then people know about it and they look bad. It's sickening that these are cartoons for kids. I'm not saying adults can't watch them. People might say that it's not that deep, that they're just cartoons meant for kids, and that racism doesn't exist since 1950, and that I'm trying to victimize myself. Let me tell you something. Racism does exist, and kids are being exposed to it at a young age. So be careful of what you let your kids watch, because they might develop a racist, colorist mindset.